friends, it's Sammy here with Blue Feather Homestead. Welcome back to the kitchen. Happy Independence Weekend, guys. It's the 4th of July weekend, and I am going to whip up a few desserts, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. These are very inexpensive, cheap, and easy desserts that people will just love. Trust me, when you bring it to the party, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, who made that dish, okay? These are so good, but I thought I'd bring you along with me. They're super quick and easy. So let's get started. So the first one that we're going to make is a cherry cobbler, aka dump cake. Okay, my mom has made this forever and ever, but she used the Jiffy small cake mix. I'm going to use this cake mix. Okay, this is like $1. It was like 99 cents. As a matter of fact, yeah, I think it was on sale for 99 cents. It might be $1.25 at some places. And then the cherry mix here, this might be a couple of bucks. I can't really remember, but look, this is under $5. It's 3 ingredients. It's the cherry mix, the cherry pie filling, the white cake mix, and then we're going to have a stick of butter melted, and that's what we're going to put on top. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and grease this pan. This is a pan that I'm going to use. Just spray that out. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. We're going to do a little bit of cooking out and swimming, and I just thought I need to go ahead and get these desserts going here. I've got the oven preheated to 350, and we are just going to put this cherry pie filling down here in the bottom. People go nuts for this stuff. My husband especially. This is so good. I say it's 3 ingredients, but you know what? If you have ice cream, vanilla ice cream to top it off, ooh, yeah, baby, that's where it's at. So there's a cherry pie filling. I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. Yes, this is all store-bought stuff that, you know, is probably not the best for you. Okay. Now, we're just going to dump this whole thing all over the top here. I tried to cook one of these in my solar oven, but I think I made a mistake. I didn't have it in a black pan. I tried to use this pan that I'm using right now today, and it didn't work too well. Just TMI there, a little information for you. I'm going to kind of shake that around. Now then, this is a whole stick of butter, salted butter, a whole stick melted. You can melt it in your microwave, you know, if you want to. We don't have a microwave right now. It doesn't work. We're just going to pour this whole stick of butter. Now, you don't have to melt your butter if you don't want to. You can just chop it up and, you know, just put your pats of butter all around. But this just seems to work a little bit better, I think. You can really get it all over. Okay, just like that. We're going to put that in the 350 oven. Okay, so the cherry cobbler is going to cook for about 55 minutes. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is fantastic. You can call this cherry cobbler, you can call this dump cake, you can call this crumble top pie, whatever you want to call it. It's fantastic, and it's even better with a dollop or a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top, guys. There you go. There's the first one. Delicious. So let's go on to the next. Now this dessert has 2 ingredients. That is it, okay? And it is cheap and easy. Here's the cinnamon rolls that you're going to use. So this just has 8 cinnamon rolls in it. And then we're going to use some apple pie filling and topping, okay? And let's see, this is 20 ounce, which is pretty standard. And actually this is probably pretty standard too, but that's it. These 2 ingredients, guys. So first you're just going to grease your pan, and I'll bring you down here and show you what I'm doing. All right, let's go ahead and get these biscuits opened. Or cinnamon rolls, I should say. Pop them. Okay, come out of there. And then here's your icing. Like I said, I don't have a microwave right now. I'm just going to set this whole thing on top of my oven because it is hot from cooking the cherry cobbler. So that'll, you know, melt that for me. Now, we're just going to cut these into 4s. Super simple, guys. Okay, I tried to be fancy there. This stuff is so good also, guys. It's 2 ingredients, but let me tell you something. If you have some vanilla ice cream to put on top, oh my goodness. I sprayed some grease in here, and we are just going to drop these babies in. So I went ahead and went through and I put all cinnamon top up, just like the can tells you to do when you're making cinnamon rolls for breakfast. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this apple topping. It's pie filling or topping, whichever way you want to call it. Deliciousness. So we are just going to pour these directly over the cinnamon rolls that are cut into fours. Okay. Don't know if I can get that lid off. Just dump it right on top. Don't worry about these biscuits. It kind of doesn't look like there's a lot, but they will plump up and it'll be just fantastic. Now we're going to cook these at 400. The cobbler was 350 and these are going to cook at 400. Like the biscuits, like it says right there on the can of biscuits, okay? You're looking at this pan going, oh my gosh, it just doesn't look like there's enough, but it'll be fine. It'll raise up in this pan and be beautiful, okay? Kind of spread that out a little bit. I'm gonna make another one of these to take with me tomorrow. But see, that's how it looks. And we'll just throw that into the oven. Now this is gonna cook for about 20 to 25 minutes, okay? So there's just like a lot of heat coming off that stove. So I just have my icing sitting here getting sopped. I just pulled out the cinnamon rolls. Can you see that? Oh, if you could smell this, it smells fantastic. So my icing has been melting, like I said, on the stove. We're just gonna drizzle this over the top. I wish you could smell this. So good, guys. Oh goodness. So the next dessert is going to be pudding pie. Chocolate pudding, okay? This is so cheap and easy. I got this graham cracker crust for 99 cents. I think this might have been a couple of bucks. It's one of the bigger ones. It takes 3 cups of milk for pudding, but we're gonna put 2.5 cups of milk. Here's the milk. That's it. Let's get started. Cheap and easy, guys. Okay. The pudding. It calls for 3 cups. This is one of the bigger size, okay? They have the smaller, but this one's like a little bit bigger. It calls for 3 cups. And we're going to put 2.5. 1, 2, and then we're going to do about a half. You see how quick this is. Just whisk that up, I think for about 2 minutes. I usually have a child in here helping me do this, but they're all outside hanging out in the pool. You can use a mixer on this, but you know, before I break it out and get stuff dirty, I'm just going to use a whisk, and you can whisk it, you know, for a minute or 2. It'll thicken up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let that set for just a minute and kind of set up while I get my little crust ready. 99 cents for this graham cracker crust. My kids love this stuff. I should probably be making 2, but that's all right. We'll make 1 for now. They'll have plenty to choose from. Okay? Yeah, and then this little topper, it even has a little topper when you get done, right? Okay. Guys, I'm going to call that good. We're just going to pour it into the graham cracker crust. You could even use a little bit less milk if you wanted to. Might be a little bit thicker. But it sets up nicely. All right, there's that. We're going to put that in the refrigerator. And then after that gets done, we're going to top it with some Cool Whip. Or whatever whip topping that you have. Ah! fridge that goes. Okay, the pie has set up nicely. Now we're just going to put some Cool Whip on top, okay? And it doesn't have to be Cool Whip. It can be generic. You can get generic for 99 cents. This isn't much more, honestly. So let's just put that topping on here. But we're just going to put that on top here. Look at that. It is beautiful. I'm telling you right now. Delicious, okay? So there's that. I have some chocolate left over from Valentine's Day. Intense dark. It's delicious. And we're just going to grate some of that on top. This is totally optional. You don't have to put these chocolate flakes on here, but do you see how pretty that is? Okay. Oh, goodness. Just beautiful. I'm going to put that back in the fridge until it's time to eat dessert. So you've got your cinnamon apple cake here with the icing on top. You've got your cherry cobbler back here. You got your chocolate pudding pie and your graham cracker crust. And that is it, guys. They were all about $7 and under, okay? And everybody will love it. Well, that's it for me, guys. Everybody's ready to eat, so I'm going to go ahead and go. So that is it, guys. That simple, cheap, and easy 3 desserts just like that. I hope you guys give this a try. Thanks for hanging out with me in the kitchen today. Have a fantastic and blessed weekend, guys. Bye-bye.